Hi, my name is Wendy Robinson, and my husband Sean and I are superstar directors with Scentsy, and we've been with the company since December 2008. And actually, my husband is the one who joined, not me. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. You can watch our stories and click other videos and see us cry and, share all that stuff. But what I wanted to talk to you about today is if you are interested in joining Scentsy and why you would want to do it. One of the things we talk about is our why, and it's not just with Scentsy; it's with any direct sales or MLM business. It's you want to know your why. That's your story. That's part of branding yourself. It's part of what helps you not just stay engaged, but keeps you passionate about why you're doing what you're doing, and your why changes. So our initial why, I didn't have a why since Sean joined, but his why was because he wanted to build something. He'd been building, online businesses for other people and doing it really well, but not making any money for himself. And so he wanted to build something for himself, and he could say that it was about money, but it wasn't. Even though we were dead broke and, it was like a bad country song for a while during the 2008 recession. Anyway, so that's why he originally joined, and why he was pushing himself to do well in the business. And then when he brought me on in 2009, I mean, granted, I helped him throughout in the back end. Because let's face it, when you get a man trying to put a bunch of, Scentsy stuff into a bag and make it look cute, he wasn't awesome at it. So I had help with that. But I did some other things and had to do parties for him and helped him behind the scenes a little bit. But I really wasn't running the business until October 2009 after he just promoted to director. And at that point, he needed help. He was working a full-time job. He got a bit of a promotion and he just couldn't handle the whole business. And so I took it over, and I didn't really have a why then, and you can kind of tell that I didn't have a why. I mean, I did it to help my husband, but I'm not really sure that was enough of a why. So over the years, though, I've had many different whys. He's had different whys, like why we keep continuing with the business, not why we joined, but why we keep continuing, what our next goal is that we're trying to reach. And I guess you'd have to ask him what his current why is, so give us a call if you want to do that. But my current why is to just continue our way of life. We've been traveling the world for the last 4 years. We have two great kids, Alex and Sam, and they're 22 and 18, and they live in different parts of the world now because of our travels and taking them around the world. And we have Sebastian. We had him along the way, had him in Mexico. He's been to Japan 3 times. He's been to 12 countries? 12 countries, I think he's been to now. And so, I mean, he's well traveled, we're traveled, and we just like to be able to raise him, go wherever we want, whenever we want, and have a kind of lifestyle where we can come and go without any obligations anywhere, I suppose, like owning a home somewhere. So that's my why. My why is just being able to do whatever I want, and Scentsy is the tool that helps us do that. So when you think about joining a company, it's not always about just the product. Yes, the product, you want to find an excellent product, a product that you love using, a product that you love telling people about, a product that, I mean, not that you just use, but like you use it. The first 5 years we were with Scentsy, like we were working it. Like we wore everything Scentsy. Our car had Scentsy on it. We had Scentsy in our car. Our kids were selling Scentsy at their schools. They were helping us with it. It was a family affair. Everything was Scentsy, Scentsy, Scentsy. And that's what we had to do in order to build the kind of business that we have today. And we have so many people on our downline. We have right now 3,700 people in our downline around the world. And I was looking the other day, and one of our first consultants within the first 6 months that we joined, she's still with us. She doesn't have anyone in her downline. She's recruited a couple people here and there over the years, but they come and go. And She never comes and goes. She is always here. She's been around. She doesn't do much, but she loves just being part of Scentsy. She loves the products and she loves the culture, but she doesn't sell much. Every 3 months, she maybe, sells enough to continue staying on, and that's it. And that's awesome. And we love her. She's wonderful. Then we have other people who, do some here, do some there, but they're a little more consistent. Some of them just want a little extra money. Some of them like the free product. And all their whys are different. All their whys are different. That doesn't, just because they're selling a certain amount, that's still not their why. You know what I mean? Then there's some people who we've helped change their lives, and they've retired themselves and retired their spouses, like us. And some of them are starting to travel more because that's what they want. Some of them are really starting to build their empires now. And then, there's other people who come and join and they never even open their box and sell a single thing. And then there's people who join and it takes 2 years for them to actually really engage and start doing anything. So there's no wrong way, I guess, to join, other than I don't love when someone joins and never opens their box and doesn't even give it a shot. That one bothers me a little bit, but you know what? I'm not going to say anything about it. If you want to join and join for that reason, you get a whole box full of awesome stuff that you can use. And hopefully the people who do that use it. Or put it to good use at least. So hopefully that happens. But I'd love to hear if you have a why, or why you're thinking of joining, or why you haven't joined, or what you think joining means. Give us a call. Our number is 877-655-5496. You can also email us at wickfree, WICKFREE @gmail.com. And Facebook friend us too. I am Wendy Robinson. You can find us at The Safest Candles on Facebook, and so you can find us there. All one word, I believe, is what I have it as. But contact us. Maybe you're a couple who wants to do it together. Maybe you've had a story similar to ours. Maybe you just love, pets, dogs, and you want to support your local shelter and want to know if that's even possible with Scentsy. So, if you have questions, contact us. There's no pressure. Just answer your questions. And whether you join with us, join with someone else, never join with another company, whatever. I'm just happy to hear from you and answer any questions you have. So anyway, contact us and let me know what your why is, or what you'd like your why to be.